another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Monday, August 5th. Been busy this morning. I did another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Edited that one. Have Sunday's vlog up for you guys to watch. Let me give you a look at that thumbnail. There it is. Didn't create a fun thumbnail, just my face on the screen. However, I did create a fun thumbnail for another piece of long form content I recorded this morning. This morning I looked at 10 swords that sold for over $6,000 on eBay. Kind of a fun look at what sold on eBay. We took a look in the swords category and saw some of the highest priced swords that have sold in the last 90 days. So if you're interested in that kind of content to kind of educate yourself on that little niche and maybe keep an eye out should you be out and about spotting some swords, take a look at that video. Let me give you a look at that thumbnail. There it is, 10 swords that sold for 10K or 6K rather plus on eBay. Let me give you a little hint. One sold for as much as $13,000. That was the top seller. I also worked on a thumbnail for an older piece of content. I did a little voiceover work about the new Post Malone song, the song he did with Morgan Wallen. That little video has been taken off, kind of some funny little voices, little redneck cartoons, and I decided to do a thumbnail so maybe more people can find it since it is kind of popular. Let me give you a look at the fun little thumbnail I put together for that. There it is. He's going postal, little redneck over here. Says, I had some help. That's the name of the song from Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. There's old Posty up on the thumbnail as well. So look for that if you want to check that little video out. So as you can see, I've been busy working on thumbnails, working on creating long form content, but I'm also working on this eBay store. For those of you who don't know, my name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed in this channel. Kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you guys what was sold, I show you what I'm listing, and of course I show you what we're buying and trying to flip for big money. Right now we're not really buying, we're on a freeze. We're working through the inventory we have. I know Mondays I'd usually go to Goodwill and buy some fresh inventory, but not today. Today we're working through what we have. I've listed some items already this morning, and now it's time we got to pack up what's sold. Before we do that, let me give you guys a quick update on the analytics for the YouTube channel. For those of you who have been following the journey, you know I'm trying to get the channel monetized, and we're making some good strides. July was our best month of since we've been doing it, and August is off to a good start as well. Been posting long form and short form content, and it's really increased the amount of subscribers and watch count significantly. Let's take a look at the analytics. Here's the latest. The last 28 days we're up to 74,512 views. Watch time is up to 555.5 hours. You see the chart here, it was spiking there when we started listing the shorts, and it's been up and down ever since. We had a little uptick there and dropped off a little the other day, but right now we're currently sitting at, what does it say there, focus, 523 subscribers, 523 subscribers. And you see here, this is the last 48 hours. We have 7,190 views the last 48 hours. So numbers are on the upswing. Good news, the hard work is paying off. We're currently at, what did I say, 523 subscribers. So all you new subscribers, welcome to the journey. We're gonna get this channel monetized with your help. Still chasing that 4,000 hours of watch time, so we gotta be consistent, we gotta be disciplined in posting this new content. Like I said, I had that sword video up this morning. We're working on the vlog, and we're putting up multiple pieces of content every day. I've been consistently posting those shorts every morning, and you'll see right away there's an uptick in the views, and that 48-hour little chart there always shows you quickly how fast things can turn around once you start posting that new content. And so I continue to do that throughout the day, adding this long form content into it. But today we got to focus on getting those orders packed, turning our attention back to eBay a little bit. And I did that this morning, getting some listings up, and now it's time to pack orders. Let's take a look at how eBay is doing and what kind of orders we had come in overnight. If we look at the traffic tab, it shows we had 178 sales the last month, so we're up 5.3% there. Our top 20 search slot impressions are up 3.7% to 113,990. So we're getting some good eyes on this inventory, especially in that top 20, which is where you want to be. Here's the chart for quantity sold. You see the 178 there, up 5.3%. We've been up and down. The high was 12. I think yesterday it looks like we had 5 sales. We had a couple this morning, so I think we have actually 3 this morning, and we have 8 total to pack up. So 3 and 5, and that equals 8, right? So there we go. So Monday, 8 orders to pack up. So they're not too bad. We're going to give you guys a look at those orders, and then we'll grab them from inventory, print some shipping labels, and get those ready to go to the post office. Let's take a look. There you see it, 8 sales for $150.88. Let's take a look at what sold. First item sold for $14.75. It's a RBX Active plus size 1X short sleeve hoodie, gray sweatshirt, gym and workout. RBX Active. Next item that sold for $16.47. It's a classic, a Ratatouille on Blu-ray, Walt Disney Pixar movie. Patton Oswalt and Brad Garrett were voices in that one. So Ratatouille sold. That's always kind of a fun word to say, isn't it? Ratatouille, Ratatouille. So the Blu-ray version of Ratatouille sold. If you see that Blu-ray section at the thrift, go ahead and check it out. They sell at a pretty fast rate, better than the other movies. So I always like to go through the Blu-rays and pick them up when I can get them at a decent price. Next item sold for $11.79. It's a Marona beige man's pocket dress shirt, long sleeve, size medium, rayon polyester blend. Next item sold for $24.99. These are nice pair of Jerry black nylon spandex band flat front men's dress shorts, 32-inch waist by 9.5-inch inseam. Next item sold for $8.09. This was one of those loss leader pricing strategy auctions I was posting. That's why it was so cheap. It's a size 16W Laura Scott blue dress shirt, button front, short sleeve women's top. So if you've been following the channel, you know that was a little experiment I ran last month, listing those loss leader pricing strategy auctions, starting them at just $197 with a buy it now option. So we've been sending out a lot of great deals, and that's why kind of the sold numbers are up so much. Some of those auctions are still running. I've been flipping them over and running them, continuing to run them for just $1.97. A lot of people have been taking advantage of the buy it now option so they can get them quicker. But it's been a good addition to the channel, kind of a way for me to test that auction market again. You kind of go away from the auction market, but we were back in it, listing that just to get more eyes on the current inventory that I have, and it has led to quite a bit more sales. But just $1.97 sell cost, you're not going to make a lot of money doing that, so you're basically just doing it to get more people in to buy the higher priced items. And that has worked. It is a strategy that works, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's a lot of work just for a little bit of profit. So think about it, and if it's something that might help your business, you might give it a try for a short period of time, but I wouldn't think about doing it long term unless you have a lot of followers of your channel and they would bid those auctions up. Next item sold for $27.39, $27.39 for this lot of 2 Scarecrow Holiday Home 9-inch table kitchen decorations, Harvest. So those were some decorations that came out of a storage unit. Decided to list them up, but they eventually sold. A lot of people buy a lot of decorations come Halloween season, and those were definitely kind of Halloween type decorations, perfect for the table, ready for Halloween. And that's a billion-dollar industry. I remember seeing that and being amazed that that amount of money is spent. $1 billion spent on Halloweens when you consider all the decorations, all the costumes, everything that goes into that one day. So as you can see, it sells throughout the year. It's not just a one-time thing. You can maybe put a little extra money aside to invest in some Halloween costumes, and that does pay dividends. Obviously, Christmas is still the biggest draw, but Halloween is a quick second, I would guess. Next item sold for $28.06. It's a pair of Levi's 502 jeans, men's size 42-inch waist by 30-inch inseam. These are beige in color. Denim high-rise 5-pocket straight leg jeans. Last item to sell out of the big store sold for $19.34. A pair of Bra Guy Louis Raphael black dress pants, size large, 36-inch waist by 30-inch inseam. These are flat front men's. So interesting to see the kind of inventory that is selling out of the store. We have vast array of stuff. We got shirts, we got pants, we got Halloween decorations, we got a Blu-ray, so a little bit of everything. You know, I am primarily a clothing reseller, but we do have quite a few different things listed in the store. I kind of remind myself that when I have to pack up such a batch of inventory like that has sold. So 8 orders. We're gonna go locate those, grab them from inventory, print some shipping labels, add them to the tote, and get them ready to go to the post office. Let's do it. All right, through the magic of video, there they appear. 8 orders ready for labels. Let's get them printed. Right, there they are, 8 packages ready for labels, and here come those labels fresh off the printer. Let's get them printed and ready for the post office. Alright, if you watched yesterday's video, you know I dropped off a healthy tote full of orders to the post office on our way south to visit with some family. That video is up now, but we got an empty tote again, and it's time to fill it up. We just packed up 8 orders out of the big store. Let's go ahead and fill this tote up. Count them off with me. Here it is, the empty tote. Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8, Ratatouille. That's kind of fun, right? Maybe we should say Ratatouille every time we deposit orders into the tote as a final way of commencing the tote filling. Ratatouille, it's full. Alright, now that we have those big store orders fulfilled, I think what I'm going to do is list a few more items. I've got a stack of 10 inventory that I photographed already. I've been working through that stack. I got a few listed already this morning, and I'm going to do a few more. Relist a few of those auctions that have ended without bids, and then we'll get into the small store. Just a reminder, I've got 2 stores, one big store and one small. Small store has just under 2,000 items in it, so it's not too small. And we sometimes have quite a few orders out of the small store. We've yet to look at the small store yesterday and this morning, so we're going to get into it, get over there, log in, and see what kind of action we have a little bit later. But first, let me get a few more listings online. Alright, I'm getting some good listings up into the big store, but I decided to check out the small store. Just logging into the small store. Looks like we have 6 orders out of the small store today as well, so some good orders out of both stores. Actually, it was 8 in the big store and 6 in the small store. Let's take a look and see what sold. You see it, 6 orders for $93.57, $93.57. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $15.97. It's a pair of John W. Nordstrom beige men's solid dress shorts, size large, 32-inch waist by 8.5-inch inseam. Next item sold for $17.61. It's a pair of extra large Alfani beige men's rayon polyester dress shorts, pleated, size 38-inch waist by 9-inch inseam. Next item sold for $21.64. It's a medium vintage Cats black and white short sleeve women's graphic t-shirt top. Let me give you a look at the back of this tee. It has some eyeballs on it. Look at that. Some Cats vintage from the Supatees label, made in Portugal, size medium Cats vintage t-shirt. Next item sold for $11.98. It's a 32 degrees cool black short sleeve crew neck solid t-shirt, size medium. Next item sold for $14.27. It's a large Rockin' Republic short sleeve gray men's crew neck t-shirt. Next item sold for $12.10. It's an extra large true blue black short sleeve Eagle graphic cotton men's t-shirt. And we just had another item be paid for. That brings it up to 7 orders out of the small store for $108.41. Let's check out this last item. Here it is. I took a best offer on this one of $14, total of $14.04 shipped. A lot of 4 Star Trek paperback books: Burning Dreams, Mia Titan, and Vulcan's Exodus. So a pretty good sale day out of the small store as well. 7 orders. What was it? $108.41 so far. So those orders are coming in fast out of the small store. I'm going to grab those 7 items out of inventory. We'll print some labels and get them ready to add to the tote. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. 7 orders out of the small store. We're going to print some shipping labels, add these to the tote, and get them ready to go to the post office with the others. Alright, we got the 7 orders, and here come those labels for them. Let's get these labels printed so we can get these ready for the post office. Alright, we got 7 more for the tote. Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. Ratatouille.
All right, there you have it. Orders have been fulfilled. They're all ready to go to the post office. It's about 6 o'clock right now on Monday afternoon. I think what I'm going to do is get out of the house, go for a little run around the neighborhood, and then get back to work. We'll drop off orders tomorrow, and plan on going into town tomorrow with all that sells overnight as well. So that's the plan moving forward. Get out, get some fresh air, get a nice run in, and then come back when it's a little cooler. It's a little hot in this office right now with all these computers running and doing all this work. So we're going to let things cool down a little, get out there in the fresh air, get some steps in, and then return ready to do a little work this afternoon. My nighttime workflow has been lacking a little bit, so I got to be a little bit better about getting listings up at night. And so that's the plan moving forward. I'm going to hit that road rather, around the neighborhood. We got a nice neighborhood to run around, so I'll get a couple miles in and come on back and finish listing this stack of inventory that I have. Alright, it's about 9 o'clock now. I'm going to call an end to this day in the life of a reseller vlog. I just finished listing the last of the 10 inventory items I had photographed earlier, so tomorrow we'll have to get a fresh start, get in that photo station, grab some more inventory. I'll show you it and photograph it and get it online. The process continues. I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and make it a regular part of your day to come back and watch this day in the life of a reseller vlog. Thanks again for watching this one to the very end. Please do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that thumbs up on your way out. Helps the video get before more eyes and helps the channel to grow. Still chasing that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, so that can help me out a lot. Hit that thumbs up and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.